Not saying that it's bad per se, but again, Fallout 4 was, you know, it was fun, you know what I'm saying? But as a Fallout game, it kind of disappointed me in that sense, and the storyline just kind of made no sense based upon what we saw happen in 3. Like, 3's story was actually genuinely decent. I liked Fallout 3's story, you know what I'm saying? And as a Fallout game, it wasn't bad. I wish they went a little further with it in some degrees, but I don't think Fallout 3 was that bad of a game. I really don't, you know? Fallout 4, it's just the story decisions they made was very, very questionable. Fallout 76, I haven't played, so I can't really speak to that, right? But I know people, you know, as a Fallout game too, have issues with that in a sense as well. Give me my gaming addiction. Yeah, that's the thing too. And there's so much more to the West, right? And even the idea of like the Brotherhood of Steel, right? Like they kind of changed the whole fundamental fucking practice of the Brotherhood of Steel too in the Fallout show, right? Like, because we know like West Coast Brotherhood, they're very, very hardline, right? You have to be born into the Brotherhood of Steel. You can't just be initiated into it. Now, from a number perspective, it kind of makes sense over time why they would do that, but that was the main difference, and this is what I liked about Fallout 3. That was the main difference about East Coast Brotherhood versus West Coast Brotherhood. Now, East Coast Brotherhood are just a bunch of radicals, like the West Coast are supposed to be. So their own unique fucking thing. In Fallout 4, they took it, they fucking wiped it, right? Like now they're just like any other Brotherhood of Steel faction in a sense, right? Under Elder Maxon. With West Coast lore, right? You're talking the NCR. You're talking the NCR annihilating the West Coast Brotherhood entirely, basically. The Maxon chapter in the West Coast, it's a shell of its former self. They were basically all forced underground, right? And obviously in the show, you see them expand to their former glory. And what's also crazy is the fucking, what is it? The fucking airship in the Fallout show. That's supposed to be the Prydwen. Make no mistake about it, right? From Fallout 4. What fucking sense does that make? You're telling me they got the Prydwen all across the continental US and it's now in the West Coast. Where the fuck is Maxon then? Where the fuck is Maxon leading this shit? That's his flagship, right? You're telling me he's just over in the East Coast and he let the West Coast have their flagship? There's no fucking way. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense from the continuity perspective of that, you know? I don't know. Like, it maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a hot take. But that's where I have a problem with, like, the show and the lore, or the show and the game, like, supposedly being canon, sharing the exact same lore.